Hello and welcome to a Heroes of Newerth Hero Spotlight featuring Gemini, a melee agility carry that can split himself in two and chase his enemies to no end. Let's start by looking at his second ability, Twin Fangs, which is default hotkeyed to W. Cast in target direction, Gemini splits into fire and ice versions of himself, becoming temporarily invulnerable and traveling 800 units. The wolves deal magic damage along their paths and cause a final stunning explosion at their landing point. This can be used to scale cliffs and cut down trees in your path, making it vital for chasing enemies or evading damage. Twin Fangs is an absolute must for getting at least one rank up at early levels. The gap-closing benefits and stun help in following up on allied ganks and will keep your enemies on their toes. Against a good Gemini player, there is no escape. Back to his first ability, Twin Breath. It unleashes a cone-shaped burst of fire and ice that also deals lingering damage over time and reduces movement speed. This spell is Gemini's primary source of early game damage and should generally be ranked to max first. A common skill order will be to use Twin Fangs to land on your opponent with a stun, then Breath to deal burst damage and slow them just enough to get a few more attacks in if necessary. Gemini's third skill is a passive that makes each of his normal attacks hit an enemy twice, with the second hit being a small percentage of the first hit. While deceptively weak at lower levels, this increases the potency of items such as Nullfire Blade, Brutalizer, and Savage Mace, significantly boosting his late-game potential. Nullfire in particular is a great pickup for burning enemy mana pools twice as fast. 2 Frostburn charges will also apply in a single hit, doubling the initial slow from attacking an enemy just once. Gemini's ultimate, Fire and Ice, is his most defining ability. Upon activation, he splits into 2 elemental versions of himself, disjointing and removing any debuffs currently on him. The 2 wolves share the same attributes as the main and can travel freely at any distance. In these forms, Gemini is more mobile and deals a higher total damage output. However, if one of them dies, he will die. When within 300 distance of each other, the wolves can recombine, making Gemini's health the higher of the 2. In split form, the Twin Breath skill has its effects split respectively. The Ice Breath will slow, and the Fire Breath will burn the target for a few seconds. For clarification, the Ice Breath is using temporary effects. Gemini's second skill becomes a targeted leap strike that stuns the target for 0.5 seconds. Finally, the passive becomes an active spell that allows each wolf to channel briefly and teleport to the other's location. In any skirmish or teamfight, you'll find that Fire and Ice deal much better burst damage to take down your enemies quickly. The 2 targeted leaps are a more reliable focus fire. In this particular fight, notice how Gemini uses Fire and Ice to focus down Magebane quickly, but as soon as one of his wolves gets caught by Devourer, he breaks the channel by combining back together. When using Twin Fang in Gemini's normal form, always be mindful of your positioning in order to land a stun on your enemy. This often means you'll need to back up a little in order to get the stun landing just right. Thanks for watching. Gemini will be released this Friday the 28th. As a hero that can be played effectively in his normal and split forms, he should be an exciting addition for both newbie and seasoned players. As always, subscribe to our channel for the latest updates and check back soon for a chance at winning free prizes.